In a quiet valley surrounded by tall golden hills and slow-moving streams, where the morning breeze carried the smell of fresh rotis and the laughter of children echoed through dusty lanes, lived a boy named Ayaan. Ayaan was good-hearted, clever, and full of dreams, but he had one weakness: he had no patience at all. He wanted everything now. If his mother cooked food, he complained it took too long. If his teacher explained a lesson, he interrupted with a dozen questions, demanding answers instantly. If his kite didn't soar high the moment he ran, he threw it aside. "Why does life move so slowly?" he would mutter every single day. His grandmother, who sat on the veranda spinning cotton threads, would smile softly and say, "Son, patience is not weakness. Patience is a weapon. Learn to use it, and life will bow before you." But Ayaan never understood what she meant. Weapons were swords, arrows, strength, not something quiet like patience. One warm evening, Ayaan's frustration reached its limit. His science project wasn't working, his friend took too long to reply, and the seeds he had planted 2 days ago still showed no sign of sprouting. "I'm done with all of this," he shouted and stormed out of the house. He walked toward the old forest at the edge of the village, a place filled with towering trees, sunlight that filtered like gold dust, and a silence so deep it felt magical. Ayaan wandered until he found a small clearing he had never seen before. There, sitting calmly beside a still pond, was an old man with a long white beard, tracing circles in the water with a stick. Ayaan, curious despite his anger, asked, "Baba, what are you doing?" The old man looked up with eyes that shone like they carried ages of wisdom. "I'm shaping patience," he said. Ayaan frowned. "Shaping patience? How can anyone shape patience? You're just touching the water." The old man smiled gently and motioned for Ayaan to sit beside him. From his pocket, the old man pulled out a small, pale blue seed that glowed softly in the sunlight. "Take it," he said. "But know something, Ayaan, this seed only grows with patience. If you rush it, touch it too much, check it too often, it will die. But if you wait, it will show you a power stronger than anger, stronger than strength, stronger than time itself." Ayaan hesitated, but curiosity won. He took the seed, thanked the old man, and raced back home. That night, he planted the glowing seed in a small clay pot near his window. Every hour, he peeked at it. Every morning, he poked the soil to check if anything was happening. Every evening, he grew more frustrated. Days passed. Nothing grew. Life continued at its slow pace, but Ayaan didn't change. He snapped at his younger brother for playing too slowly. He complained to his mother about how long dinner took. He sighed loudly during class when lessons didn't move fast enough. The seed remained still, cold, quiet, unmoving, just like his patience. Then something shifted. One night, Ayaan saw his grandmother praying quietly, her voice soft, peaceful, filled with calm strength. She wasn't rushing. She wasn't complaining. She was steady, like a mountain. He sat beside her and whispered, "Dottie, how do you stay so calm?" She smiled. "Because patience protects you. It saves your energy. It helps things grow." Her words echoed inside him. The next morning, when Ayaan's brother dropped his glass of milk and looked at him with scared eyes, something in Ayaan softened. Instead of shouting, he helped him clean it. When the teacher asked him to tutor a struggling classmate, he didn't get annoyed. He read each line slowly, helping the boy understand without pressure. When his mother was late making dinner, he waited outside the kitchen, humming softly. As days turned to weeks, without even realizing it, Ayaan's breath grew steadier. His voice grew gentler. His thoughts stopped racing ahead of the moment. And then, one rainy morning, as raindrops pattered softly on the ground, Ayaan looked at the clay pot and froze. A tiny green sprout had pushed through the soil, glowing faintly with that same pale blue light. His heart pounded with joy. He rushed back into the forest to find the old man. The clearing was exactly the same, as if time had never touched it. The old man sat there, waiting. Ayaan held out the pot and whispered, "It's growing." The old man's eyes glimmered with pride. "Then so are you, Ayaan." Ayaan finally understood. Patience wasn't sitting still. Patience was strength controlled, anger tamed, love stretched across time, and the wisdom to wait for things to bloom in their own moment. Ayaan returned home with a new sense of peace in his heart. He no longer demanded the world move faster. He no longer tried to rush the sun, the rain, his studies, or his dreams. He still laughed, still played, still dreamed big, but now with calmness, not chaos. He watered the seed gently every day, without checking it every minute. He helped his brother with kindness. He sat with his mother during evenings and appreciated the slow warmth of home. Months later, when the tiny sprout turned into a glowing plant with shimmering leaves, Ayaan touched it softly and smiled. Not because it grew fast, but because it grew when it was ready. And in that moment, Ayaan understood the truth: patience is not waiting. Patience is a weapon, and those who learn to use it can conquer life itself.